Hello everyone and welcome back to another very nice exciting chess game from the Hastings 1895 chess tournament. And in this chess game we have Emmanuel Schiffers with the white pieces and his opponent is Isidor Gunsberg. So especially Gunsberg was a very interesting chess player. He was the hidden operator of the remote controlled chess machine, the Mephisto. So he was working on a circus, entertaining people. And then he changed his occupation and he decided to become a professional chess player, and he did a tremendous job. He was a World Chess Championship candidate. He played a match with Wilhelm Steinitz and he narrowly lost that match, but he proved that he was a worthy opponent for the World Chess Championship title. So Gunsberg was obviously a very strong chess player. So was Emmanuel Schiffers. He was also one of the leading chess players at the time, and this chess game is a notable chess game from the Hastings 1895 chess tournament. But of course I can't show every chess game from the Hastings tournament, as this was a very long chess tournament. So I'm only going to show you the notable chess games from this tournament. So let's see what happened in this chess game. Schiffers starts the game with pushing the e-pawn, e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, and we have knight to c3, and this is the three knights game. Not bishop to c4 or bishop to b5, the Italian game or the Spanish game, but knight to c3, a6, d4, e takes on d4, knight takes on d4, developing the knight, developing the bishop, pawn up, bishop back, exchanging the knights, d6, queen back, bishop to b7, queen to f3, pushing the pawn, defending on f7, so developing the bishop, knight to g6, castling from the queen side, and Schiffers is looking very active, queen up. So it looks like Gunsberg is also planning to castle from the queen side, and he did castle. Queen to e3, rook to e8, and now queen in, knight to e7, rook over to e1, kicking the queen back, h5, and threatening to play h4, trapping the bishop, so pushing the pawn, making room for the bishop, pushing the pawn, bishop to f2, g6, knight to d5. And in this position, Schiffers is threatening to capture on f6, defending with the bishop, h3, f5. Well, the pawn is pinned and Gunsberg is attacking the e-pawn. So queen to d3, capturing the pawn, rook takes on e4, exchanging the rooks, queen to f5, and offering to exchange the queens. Queen goes back by Schiffers, and it looks like this was actually a pretty innocent chess game so far. So there is nothing interesting yet. King to b8, king to b1. Well, it started pretty slow, but you can also see that both players has pretty active positions. They also both castled from the queen side, so things can happen in this chess game. So this is looking like the silence before the storm. Queen to h5, and now Gunsberg is attacking the rook, a one move threat, so defending, pushing the pawn, defending the rook with the bishop, bishop to h6, lining the bishop with the queen, g5, and Schiffers is attacking the king, so pushing the pawn, g5. But now Gunsberg is also undermining the f-pawn, capturing the pawn, attacking the queen, defending. But in this position, actually capturing the pawn would be pretty dangerous because of queen takes on b5. And after defending the bishop, rook to f8. And as you can see, white's position is looking pretty difficult. So g3, the knight is pinned, capturing, and knight to e5. Knight is coming to c4, and actually it is a very difficult position to defend for white. So you can see that black is doing a very good job. Only one mistake, if capturing the pawn, which is a tempting move, would be a losing move for white. It would be a difficult position. So after capturing the pawn, Schiffers played queen to d3 and a takes on b5, and it is white to move. Not every move is good for white. So what would you do in this position? Maybe Gunsberg was expecting queen takes on b5, but actually if queen takes on b5, that is not winning for white. The bishop is pinned, But attacking this bishop is not that easy. So what would you do? In this position, not every move is winning for white. So actually, if capturing the pawn, can you see the next move of black? What would you do? Then black checks the king. Queen to g6, check. And after blocking, queen takes on g2. And actually black is doing very well. Can you see the move? Well, in this position, Emmanuel Schiffers captured on c7. Knight takes on c7. What a move. And if not capturing the knight, the d and the b pawn is going to fall. So defending is not easy. So we have rook to d8, not capturing the knight. And if capturing the knight, then queen takes on d6. King to c8, bishop to e6, checkmate. Black is getting forced checkmated and there is no defense. So in this position, after knight takes on c7, we have rook to d8, but simply Schiffers captured on b5. And black's position is collapsing. Simply Gunsberg missed knight takes on c7, which is a move you can easily miss. So if capturing the knight, black is getting checkmated. If not capturing the knight, black is losing heavy material in the king side. So rook to d8, capturing the pawn. And it looks like black's position is collapsing, but Gunsberg is fighting back. Bishop to a6, defending. Bishop to d5, defending the knight, pushing the pawn. Exchanging, defending the knight. And in this position, again, not every move is winning. Still, white has to play the precise moves in order to defeat his opponent. What would you do in this position? So the knight is attacking the queen, forking the queen and the bishop. What would you do? Actually, let me tell you this. White played a move, and after that move, Isidor Gunsberg resigned, believe it or not. So can you see the next move of white? If I give you 3 seconds, 1, 2, and 3. Well, Emmanuel Schiffers played an incredible move. And he played bishop to a7. What a shot by Schiffers. And after this move, Isidor Gunsberg, one of the big cats of the chess tournament, resigned. What a shot. An unexpected defeat for Gunsberg. But also Schiffers was one of the leading chess players at the time. So the possible continuation, if accepting the sacrifice, then check, only move, check, only move, and queen to b7, checkmate. Black is getting checkmated. And if not accepting the sacrifice, this is also the only move, check. And of course, blocking with the queen or with the knight is going to be a silly move. So only move for the king, check, only move. And then here comes rook to e1, checkmate. What a fantastic, incredible attack by Emmanuel Schiffers. Finally, we actually see a knockout punch. Bishop to a7, ladies and gentlemen. This is the equivalent of a knockout punch at chess. What a shot. This was like a deadly uppercut to the face. And thank you very much for watching. So in Hastings chess tournament, as I mentioned, there are many notable chess games. And this is just one of them. Even Kasparov said that the Hastings chess tournament was the most important tournament in the whole 19th century of chess. So there are many notable, beautiful chess games from Hastings 1895. And we actually witnessed someone special, someone who was most definitely a special person. And his name was Harry Nelson Fizbury. He was a very special player. So we are going to check out some chess games of Fizbury from this tournament. He was only 22 years old. And he was a huge underdog, an unknown chess player. But he played magical. So we are going to get back to Fizbury later. So thank you very much for watching. And this is the final position at move 36. Gunsberg resigned. So take care and bye bye.